What do? We're back. Apologies. I was going to do two videos this week, but yeah, we've had some issues in the private life, the personal life, um, that are just more important than this stuff. So yeah, we've had to organise some stuff. Been a bit busy, so I apologise. Work's been crazy. Work's insane. It's just I'm at that stage where work is just completely insane always. So that's fantastic. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone is good. I hope everyone enjoyed their week. What's going on? What's new? Before I get into it, there's two things I want to talk about. Live stream tomorrow night, 10 p.m. We're going to have an earlier game. None of this 1 a.m. starts or 2 a.m. starts. Bournemouth are playing at 11:30 tomorrow against Sunderland, I believe. We'll be on at 10. Secondly, to you NRL people, myself and Josh from Kickback Network are going to probably be doing a weekly NRL show in regards to Supercoach and NRL itself. We're probably going to start that, do a video maybe, fingers crossed, tomorrow, have something out for the season. I'm not too sure what it's going to look like throughout the season. It may be something that's like an hour long, talking about NRL itself. Tomorrow, I'll assume it's about before the season start predictions and whatnot, and essentially showing our super coach teams or something like that. So we'll figure that one out. So I will try and put out some content for NRL this season. AFL boys, I apologise. I am a Sydney man. I do not watch enough AFL to contribute to that, and I am one of those people. It's 100% effort or none at all, and I'm choosing a zero for AFL. I was going to talk to some other people in regards to AFL and like say, hey, build my team, and we can kind of make my team the consensus team of the situation or whatnot. Um, so yeah, it's probably going to happen. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, let's get into it. We had last week's games, which seems like a world. Oh, I don't even know. 99 last week, top 11%, I guess. We improved 14 spots. Team values 140 mil pretty much. Trades available now 12. If you remember, I had 15 last week. So I have made, as it stands, retransfers and used one of my boosts. I will get into that soon, but we'll go over the results and what not from last week quickly, as always. We'll do the quick bloody Villa 1 leads 1 stack with a bomb. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but what a goal. 16, Cash 10, Abraham 10, Ampadu 9, Calvert-Lewin 9, Concert 8, Mings 6, Rodon 8. Brentford, as you can see, I have a little somebody here that is now in my team. Waitara 7, Gomez 19, Verbruggen 14, Van Hecker 12, Dunk 12, Welbeck 12, Kedioglu 9, Mitoma 9, Kelleher 6, Vanderbilt 6, Jensen 5, Thiago 5. Surprise result there. I thought Brentford at home would have done all right. Chelsea 1, Burnley 1. Burnley scored in the 93rd minute, ruined everything for me with my Reece James pick that I've had and I've been waiting. Terrible time. Chelsea have gone through this really easy period the last 4 games, and I think they've conceded every single game so far. So, yeah, if you're like me and you had two Chelsea defenders, one of them being Reece James, and if the other one was Cucurella, that is a major F. That is a F for failure. Not the name that most people call me, that F word. But yeah, Pedro 13, Fleming 16, Ward-Prowse 10, Neto 13, Chalobah 7, Worrell 7, Palmer 6, Reece James 6. There's nothing else really to talk about with them. But yeah, not good if you did the Chelsea, the Chalobahs, the Cucurellas, the Reece James, the Gustos. West Ham nil, Bournemouth nil, Juve 17, Hermanson 15, Petrovic 14, Mavropanos 14, Wambasaka 13, Bowen 12, all with no goals or assists. 12 points from midfield with no goals or assists is fantastic. Hill 11, Senesi 11, Jimenez 11, Scott 11, Truffaut and Sassy 10. Man City, Nico Riley, 26, scored a double, no clean sheet, could have been an absolute haul. Lewis Hall, talking about hauls, 18, Haaland 14, Ramsey 13, Marmoush 12, Pope 6, Rodri 9. Crystal Palace scored a 90th something minute goal. And yeah, they won 1-0. Henderson 25. I think he saved the pen. If I'm, yeah, penalty. He saved the pen. 25, Mitchell 21, Munoz 12, Richards 12, Gesson 11, Kenbot 10, Hugo Bueno 13. He'd be very, very highly priced now, or should be, because what was he? He's got 11, 18, 13. I think the other one, was it Santi Bueno? He's called, oh no, because it was a double. That's right. Spastic. What was the break even for this? How much did he go up? Okay, so he's gone up like 2.6 mil in the last 2 weeks, which is crazy. Um, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool. Oh my goodness, what a disaster game this was for Liverpool. We looked horrible. We looked disgusting and still won. McAllister 20, Canate 15, Allison 13, Van Dyke 13, Shobbers 10, Murillo 7, Nico Williams 7, Milenkovic 7. There's nothing else really to talk about. My man Kirkes with 9. I wish this guy was a bit less, but he might have to force my hands and ring because I've got. We'll get into it in a second. Sunderland 1, Fulham 3, Iwobi 22. Iwobi is an option for that midfield if you want. That's the only problem with me. For me, there's something stuck in my tooth. I apologise. Um, and it's very irritating considering I went to the dentist last Friday. I got it anyways. Um, Scored 22 this week, but he's not very consistent. Harry Wilson tends to be a bit more consistent, I think, but Iwobi does have that potential to go well. This guy is like you'll see, he is more like it's not really much of a difference. He's a little bit more consistent, but I'm not too sure. I do think he has the potential to go higher than Iwobi. Jimenez 20, Wilson 14, Bassi 9, Lefay 14. That's the only real people we need to worry about. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 4, Eze 26, Gyökeres 23, Timber 10, Colin Whining 14, Sa 12, Palinha 8, Gabriel with a 6, Rice with a 5. I am contemplating some things with Declan Rice right now. Uh, United 1, Everton nil, Lamens 15, Dallo 15, Euro 12, Casemiro 11, Shaw 10, and Buemo 10. Keane 8, Garner 8, and Jai 8. Nothing else really to talk about. Yeah. All right, let's get into my team and the thoughts what I'm having at the moment in regards to my team. I am looking at something like this. I don't necessarily hate all of it. My situation is I can go him to him and just play him because I don't really. I can trade him back out, right? I can go out. And who was in there before? Timber, Urian Timber, right? Oh, that's my situation. Okay, so what I had was I'm contemplating getting rid of Mbuemo, even though he's done me so well. I'm willing to part ways with him because I don't think I want that guy there. Okay, so if I'm doing that, I don't want to get rid of Timber, right? Say I get rid of him instead. What I can't? No worries. Let's go back to my team. I'll make my team first. I'll go back to what my team was. And my team, if I can bloody do it, filters. I'm trying to remember it all. Sorry. Man City midfielders. I had Foden. Foden was there. That was correct. And my striker was Hugo Ekitike. You know, that was my situation. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do that. I should really figure out what his break even is first before I do anything, but I think I want to. I think I want to cash in on him. All right, let's just go him, him. Oh, Ekitike's run is just too good. Like you look at the next couple of weeks, he's got West Ham, Wolves, Tottenham, Brighton. Like I think I know I've brought him in. This guy's run is just annoying me. Like I can big balls it. I really can big balls it. I just don't know if I want to. So I think I'm going to. I want to, I know I just brought him in. I know I just brought him in. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. Like I don't really want the Arsenal boys starting in defence. So at the same time, I'm getting rid of Rice, Foden, who aren't going to play that week. I am essentially wasting a trade with the Buemo situation, but this is probably the luxury of it right now. Um, and I can carry Haaland onto the bench. I can carry Haaland. Yeah, I can. I'm thinking just maybe I don't trade out Haaland. Like in FPL, I've traded out Haaland because there's a different game. Um, I think I do run that because I want Igor Thiago. Igor Thiago is my guy right now. Like I know he stuffed up last week, but I don't see a world where he doesn't go off in the next couple of weeks. Like seriously, Burnley this week. All right, Burnley, Bournemouth, Wolves, Leeds. He needs to be in my squad. Szoboszlai is just taking the mick, in my opinion. He's just killing it. And if I go Rice and him, I'm fine with that. So let's just say we do that. That's the ones that I'm doing this week. I've got four boosts left after that. Only 12 trades left, but I'm okay with that for the next couple of weeks for these teams. Because next week Arsenal plays Brighton. I can have the defense. I don't need the attack. Fulham versus West Ham, great fixture for Bowen and Wilson. Um, Wolves against Liverpool, Ekitike still there, Shoppers are there, Van Dijk's there. I could even bring in. I'm just trying to think for my team moving forward. For 31, there is a world where I need to keep Reece James, right? I keep Reece James. We'll go 3-5-2, 3-5-2, 3-5-2, and this is for 31. I go Reece James, maybe Cucurella's back. I don't know, but we'll go with that, right? I've got a whole team starting bar David Raya at the moment. And I'm okay with that. I think that team is a nice team for 31. Then after 31, I've got a couple of weeks to prepare for 33, 34. That's where a lot of things are going to change, I think. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep it at that for now for my team, as in not for this week, but moving forward. I think. But I do want 253 this weekend. I do want to have him as my captain, not Haaland. And I do want to have him as my vice, just because I want to. So yeah, that's my team this week. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Arsenal, Chelsea. Both teams aren't 100% in defence. I think they can both concede. I think they will both concede. Sorry, let me just fix this up. I think they will concede. I've got two Arsenal defenders just in case they don't concede. I'm okay with not captaining Haaland. I'm okay with going with Bruno this week as my captain. They've got a nice fixture. It is against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford, and I think Old Trafford will be better for them. Um, yeah, I'm not too sure really. What else is there to Liverpool? Yeah, Liverpool play. That's why I'm okay with having Van Dijk, Szoboszlai, Ekitike. It's not too bad. If I could have had to change a different player, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking this week. Not too sure. Jump on the live tomorrow to see what I've actually done because who knows, right? Like I said, quick video, so we'll get straight to the predictions. Wolves, Villa, both teams to score. Bournemouth, Sunderland, Bournemouth. Burnley, Brentford. Liverpool beat West Ham. Newcastle, Everton. I'll go Everton to win. Stuff it. Leeds, Man City. Both teams to score. Man City win. Brighton, Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest are improving. I'll go draw. Fulham, Tottenham. Fulham will win. Tottenham are that bad. Man United and Crystal Palace. United. Arsenal and Chelsea. I'll go for a 2-2 draw. But yeah, that's it. Nothing else really. I just want to get a video out. Like I said, live stream tomorrow night and NRL stuff moving forward, hopefully. So, if you agree with my decisions this week, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But take care. Enjoy your weekend. I'll speak to you tomorrow. To whoever comes into the live. If I don't speak to you, have a good weekend. Peace.